Welcome to the channel, and I hope you guys enjoy the channel, and I hope you guys enjoy the channel enough to where you hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell and turn on all notifications so you know when I'm going live and you know when I'm dropping new content. And also, all content used in this video is for fair use purposes as well as entertainment and knowledge and commentary purposes. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna open the floor, man. We got to talk about this. It's a lot going on with the new resurgence of the Black Panther Party, or the fraud Panther Party, whatever you want to call it, with their leader, Paul Birdsong, right? It's a lot going on. It's a lot of people jumping to the bit to expose this man and to call this man all kind of fraud, say that he's not doing the right thing. He's just basically taking the Black Panther name and twisting it. And I want to know what you guys really feel about it. And you can let me know what y'all feel about it, man, by going in the comment section and calling in. Right? Because I want to have a conversation with the people. And the number is 213-373-6476. And I also have it pinned in the comments section if you need the number to call in. I want to have this conversation, right? So it seems as though that this man has been getting called out left and right ever since he made national news when they were protesting in Philadelphia about what transpired in Minnesota and Minneapolis. And they were out there standing guard with the rifles and the shotguns and the things that was transpiring. A lot of people were saying that it was fraudulent. It was fake. It wasn't real. That ain't what the Black Panther's supposed to be doing. This is not our fight. This is not the fight for the black man, for the FBAs. Why is Black Panthers, or why is someone using the Black Panther name out there protecting illegal immigrants? And that's another thing too. Right? Because a lot of people is phrasing it as if they were out there protesting themselves, or they were with the protesters protesting ICE. But the message in which he was sending was they were out there protecting against the police brutality of the protesters. Maybe that's the same thing. I don't know. In your mind and how you look at things and how you address things, that might all be hand in hand. They were out there protecting their community to make sure that the protesters don't get out of line, as well as the police don't get out of line and destroy their community in which he's protecting. Because it seems as though he does a lot of protecting of his community in Philadelphia. It has been reports that he's been doing activism in Philadelphia. Him and his team be patrolling the streets in Philadelphia. All the things that you said that y'all want him to do, but don't nobody show none of those things. Everybody just attack his character and say that he's a plant. But don't nobody, where's the real research? Where's the real research at? It's easy to just say that he's not a real Black Panther. That's this, and because he's standing up for ICE, but who really going and doing the work? Like, it's videos up on his page that shows that he's in the communities, that he's feeding the needy, that he's patrolling at night to make sure that the police are not brutalizing his community. So, I mean, it's people that believe in him, but it's a lot of people out there that love to put their beliefs on other people. If you are afraid, that is okay, right? If you feel like this is not your fight, that is okay. But for you to push your fears off on others is not okay. Like, that's not right. Are you mad at him because he is doing something that you fear you can't do? Like, why are you mad at him? Like, let's get out of the emotions of all of this and talk logical. Call in. Let me know what y'all think about this, right? And I'm going to let you know, I moved to the beat of my own drum. You might not like everything I got to say, and I can understand that. I might not like your point of view, but it's still your point of view, and I can understand that. Right? I'm not a follower, so no, I wouldn't be going out there and joining this and joining that. So if you want to jump down in the comment section and try to tell me, why don't you go out there and follow him? I wouldn't. I'd be the one to go start my own organization. That's how I think. I be the one to go out and start my own organization with some of the same guidelines as to what the Black Panthers was talking about. Community outreach, bringing the people together, feeding the homeless, getting better education, doing after school programs, things of that nature. I wouldn't be the one to jump in and follow behind something. That's not really me. That's just, I'm going to be honest with you, right? But let's see what he had to say, man, in response to all the rhetoric that he's been receiving, right? Because it seems like he's not stopping. With all the cries that people are sending out, telling him to cease and desist, telling him to stop. And we're going to get into that too, because it's a lot of people that are saying that he just came into the spotlight. And why is he just now coming into the spotlight to defend a Caucasian woman and to defend the illegal immigrants that ICE are trying to go after, right? So we're going to get into all of that, man. So stay tuned, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button and also call in. I'm waiting on y'all calls. Right? Let's talk about it. I want to talk to the people. Once again, the number is 213-373-6476. That's 213-373-6476. I want to know what y'all feel about this. Call in. All right, let's see what his response is right here, y'all.
All power to the people. Chairman Paul Birdsong reporting for Active Community Defense Duty. Hey, check this out. I want to know why the rhetoric continues about, the next stop for ICE is Philly. ICE done made over 300 arrests in Philadelphia already. They've been here. They're in every major city in every state across the United States. So you guys should discontinue the rhetoric like they ain't already here and we ain't already been dealing with them, you know? Like, it's like you guys are trying to, and then there's this fake vote for Donald Trump page and they're talking about me on there like Donald Trump is making a personal business to attack me. Donald Trump ain't thinking about me, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't, I am opposed to all the evil that this man is perpetuating on the citizens of the United States of America and abroad, but like, I'm not posting him on my page neither. Like, his real page, I'm not on his real page. The little fake page with his little supporters, they posting me on there. That's his supporters. That's not him. So this rhetoric where me and Donald Trump have this personal thing going on, it doesn't exist. The rhetoric where ICE is about to come to Philly next, ICE been here already this whole time. Like I said, they already, this year, they made over 300 arrests. You know what I'm saying? Also, this rhetoric about me and different party groups and different members and stuff like that. I'm not beefing with nobody from nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm not beefing with nobody from no other parties. I'm not beefing with no elders. If they got a vendetta against me, they by themselves with that. Like they in the corner punching the air. Cause I ain't paying them no attention. And as far as like all these dudes that's supposed to be gangbanging and stuff and they're on the internet talking crazy about me, I ain't paying them no attention neither. You couldn't pay me to pay attention to them. My people are out here suffering. My people are hungry. My people need clothes. My people need medical care. My people need protection. My people need education. I'm focused on that. I'm not focused on none of that other stuff. So, I just want to put that out there because, I get these text messages. Did you see this, Chairman? Did you see? I don't care. I'm not interested. They can say whatever they want to say about me. I heard I had sex with somebody outside in Florida. I've been to Florida 3 times in my life. One as a child with my grandparents and then 2 times passing through on Greyhound buses or cars. I never spent no time in Florida. You know what I'm saying? You let people throw anything on the internet and you guys just believe it like you're naive or something, like you don't have critical thinking. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. I know that's entertaining for you and all. But I ain't interested. I'm busy out here doing the work. You know what I'm saying? I'm busy out here actually doing the work. You know what I'm saying? I'm busy out here actually in this cold, in this ice doing the work. I don't care about none of that other stuff, And somebody asked me what my message is to ICE and what my message is to Donald Trump. My message is to Donald Trump, shame on you. My message to ICE, you guys are sadistic bullies. You are cowards. That's why you cover your face. That's why you don't have your name on your thing. You have a letter and some numbers because you're scared of people knowing who you actually are. You're scared to be held accountable to the people. And you guys don't respect the U.S. Constitution. You don't respect anything, any laws or anything in this land. You guys are the terrorists. You know what I'm saying? And Donald Trump, as long as you keep letting these people run around and run amok doing whatever they want to everybody, you are a terrorist. You know what I'm saying? You're not defending the U.S. Constitution. You're violating it. So that's all I got to say. All power to the people.
Power to the people.
All right, so what I wanted to do also was hold on. All right, so this is what came up, right? This is what came up, right? The old Black Panther Party, original Black Panther Party, 1960 to 80s, focused on revolutionary Black power, colonialism, and community survival programs. But that ain't what I really wanted to do. I wanted to see. Hold on, because I had seen it earlier. Oh, here we go. It's in here. All right, excuse me. And community survival programs, free breakfast, health clinics with armed self-defense, while the new Black Panther Party post 1989. And a separate black nationalist is a separate black nationalist group viewed by many original members and civil rights orgs and racist and hate filled, shifting from socialism to new Africanism and using similar imagery, but with a different ideology and focus on racial grievances. Key differences are ideologies: original revolutionary, socialist, anti-imperialist, new black nationalist, separatist, and legitimacy. Original, established through controversial, new, disavowed by originals, labeled hate group by some. So they're saying that this new Black Panther Party movement is all about just black people. But I see a lot of people mad at them for not being just about the black people. That's why I get so confused, right? That's why I get so confused, because they're saying that the original Black Panther Party were not just for the black community. There was for their communities and anybody who was within their community, or anyone who was feeling oppressed by those above them. And then I see a lot of people in the comment section saying, oh, they're not the original Black Panther Party because they're helping out the ICE protesters and they're helping out the liberal white woman. And it's like, that doesn't coincide with what they are saying that they are. That's why I be like confused, like, because that just doesn't go with what they saying that they are. They're saying that they're black nationalists, meaning that they only care about the black people. They don't care about others who are oppressed or others who may feel oppressed. But the people that are mad at them, the new Black Panther Party, for what they did with the protest in Philly, are mad because they're not solely focused on the black community. That's like, come on. Like that's what I'm saying, right? I'm like, okay, so I'm in the comments. They're saying that Paul is a part of the Black Panther Party of self-defense, right? The full name of the Black Panther Party had self-defense and something else to it. Like, the full name of it was of self-defense and something else, right? So it sounds as though he's a fraction of the new Black Panther Party. He's a fraction of the new Black Panther Party. And my whole thing is, I understand it, but we also have to understand that we are not in the same times that we were in in the 60s and 70s. This isn't the same climate. So no, it's not going to be exactly as the original. Nothing is ever exactly as the original. So I don't understand the logic a lot of people have, and I'm doing my best to do that. Right? And it is I'm doing my best to understand a lot of people's logic, but we're not in the same climate as we were in the 60s and 70s and the 80s. It's just not. Now, I understand that it is a lot of parties that are using the Black Panther name because it was already established. It already has some footing, and it's easier to get to the masses. So I understand that. We have a lot of businesses that follow the same thing. If it's a business model that's already working, they're going to do that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? The original Black Panther Party was not solely based on just the Black community. It was more about the community in which they were in that was impoverished. And that incorporates all kind of races. Let's just say that. That incorporates all kind of races. Not just the Black community. So right, and then let me see. Okay, here we go right here. Right? Early in the morning. Hold on. Let me cut the volume. All right, so I'm seeing them with other groups. Like they out here with other groups. They're not just for the Black community. And that's what I'm getting from a lot of these comments is everybody is outraged because they are not just for the Black community, and their response to their outrage is to say that they're not the original Black Panthers because the original Black Panthers would not be out there helping protesters. I'm gonna be real with you and tell you the truth. I am confused. Like I am, because it doesn't fit. Once again, this is his response to those saying that he just got out here. He just popped up. He's showing you that he been out here. He been out here. He been out here pushing. This was for the George Floyd. This was in 2020. Like, he been out here since 2020. Just because he just new to your radar doesn't mean he just popped up out of nowhere. And we have that problem. We have that problem because we in this microwave era to where we think just because we just now seeing somebody or viewing somebody in a major platform or a major light, that they just popped up out of nowhere overnight because we didn't see the hard work and dedication that they put in. But now we're seeing them and we're wondering, oh my God, where did they come from? Like, where did they come from? How did they get here? Because we didn't see the work. We didn't see the work. It doesn't, stuff don't happen overnight. And for those who are blessed for that to happen, it's very far few and in between. It is some out here who do get success overnight. But the ones that do get that success overnight, you don't see them for very long because they don't know how to sustain it. because they got it so quick. The ones that you see that are able to sustain it is the ones that put the work in from the beginning. So once they finally get to where they're trying to go, they know how to stay there. He's posting posts of him protesting black events, black things that happen for black people prior to what is going on now. But they said he didn't do that. Where was he? Where was he when this happened? When Tamir Rice and this happened? The news cameras wasn't on him then. They wasn't on him then. They wasn't feeling him then. Now, with this current climate that we in, and you have this man with these rifles with his Second Amendment, and he loud and boisterous, that got their attention. See, you got to do something rash and brash to get their attention. You're not going to get somebody's attention by sitting in the back quiet. You got to stand up. You got to be in the forefront. That's the day and age we are in. You can no longer play the background. You can no longer play it safe. Because they're not going to respect it. And it seems as though he's not going to back down. That's what it seemed like. Seemed like he's not going to back down. All right. So I don't know if you guys heard that, what he was saying, right? They were out there protecting against the police officers doing illegal activities, which they do. They do illegal activities and act like it's under the color of the law, right? And like I said, I see a lot of this. He don't speak for all FBAs. He never said he did. That's you projecting. Quit projecting. If the man never said he speak for all black people in all FBAs, why are you putting that on the man? That's called projecting. He said that this is his fight that he's taking up with his team and the people that follow him. And the people that follow him. That's what he said. He didn't say, I'm speaking for all FBAs, or I'm an FBA and I'm speaking for all of us. He ain't say that. Because not all of us are Black Panthers. Not all of us are activists. Not all of us willing to take that risk. Right? I see a lot of people saying he's a tether, and it's like he's willing to take a risk that a lot of people ain't willing to take. You know how you kill a message? By tearing down the messenger. What do they always tell you? Don't harm me, I'm just a messenger. But if you don't want the message to get out, and you don't want the message to have any power, what do? You harm the messenger. You discredit the messenger. Because if you can discredit the messenger, then you take away the power of the message. Martin Luther King's birthday was yesterday. And did you see how many people couldn't wait to jump online to tear down Martin Luther King and his legacy? On his birthday remembrance? On Martin Luther King Day? On Martin Luther King Day, how many Black people jumped online to tear down his legacy, to discredit his message? Are y'all on their channel jumping down their throats? Now, I know this might come off to a lot of people like, oh, you trying to protect him, and you know. Because if we don't talk about the problem, how can we ever fix the problem? We got to address the problem and hold ourselves accountable for our actions. If he's a tether, it will show. If he's not genuine in what he is doing and what he is projecting, it will show. All you got to do is sit back and watch. That's all you got to do. Sit back and watch. Get your popcorn, because it's going to show. He's in the spotlight now. He can't hide. So if he ain't about what he been saying he been about for the past 5 years, we in 2026 now, for the past 6 years, that he has been on this journey, it's going to show. It's going to show. That's what happens when you get into the spotlight. So if you're not ready for it, don't do it. Don't jump out there. Don't you do it. And that's what he did. He jumped out there. I don't know if he was prepared for what he's receiving. I don't know if he was ready for it. Because he's doing a lot of responding. He's doing a lot of responding. Let's look at another response real quick.
All power to the people. I'm Chairman Paul from the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense. So a lot of people have been tagging me and sending me this video of this young man with his shirt off, disrespecting us, talking crazy about us on the internet. And I guess I'm supposed to respond to it. But the reality of the matter is that I'm out here confronting the police in the hood every single day, right? Just like when I was at 40th and Fairmount in the Bottoms in West Philly, confronting the police for running that kid over, and then that black kid over, and then getting out and punching him and kicking him, right? Just like the week before. You know, when we were confronting the pigs over here on Broad and Diamond, you know, or not too long ago where the pigs hopped out and choked one of the brothers. So I chased the pig down at 20th and Susquehanna. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm constantly in the hood confronting the pigs and the police officers. Black Panther Party headquarters is 2123 Gratz in the hood, you know? So, you know, it's not really, I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to insult the young brother because obviously he doesn't know what he's talking about. Obviously he didn't see the videos of me and the Elder Panthers. Obviously he doesn't know that every single week we take care of one of the Elder Panthers, the originals, you know, the ones that teach us and learn and show us the way, and the ones that are our leadership, you know, like Clarence Peterson or Aaron Dixon or Elmer Dixon or Rashad Birdsong or Billy Che Brooks, you know, all these original Black Panthers who are our leaders, who are our elders, who are our mentors, you know. So, you know, we didn't just get up one day and decide to call ourselves the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense. Aaron Dixon gave us permission to be the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense. We didn't just start wearing their emblem. The guy who created the Black Panther Party emblem, Emory Douglas, gave us permission to wear that. We earned the permission to wear that by risking our lives on a regular basis, going up against the slave catchers, what you call police. You know, we earn that because every day our where we're at right now, headquarters is open where people could come and get food for their family and clothing for their children every single day. You know what I'm saying? So you should probably do some research. My name is Paul Birdsong. You can Google me. I done fought the National Guard. I done fought the Ku Klux Klan. I done fought the sheriff, SWAT, and I'm still here because I haven't lost yet. You know why? People power, Black power. You know what I'm saying? ICE runs into communities and brutalizes Black women and children every single day. You know? And the Black Panther Party is not a nationalist group, we're an internationalist group. We deal with people, any type of oppressed people, anywhere, we fight for them. You know what I'm saying? So if the person is oppressed, which, you know, these immigrants are, you know, then we stand up for them. You know, you want to talk about immigrants, let's talk about the white immigrants that came to this land and took this land. The ones that are sicking ice on everybody right now. You know, I think you brothers and sisters should do some reading, some educating of yourselves. You know, I'm not going to insult you back. That's beneath me, you know. But if ever you're hungry, if ever you need some clothes, if ever you got to go to court and you need somebody to advocate for you, if ever the police get to whooping your ass and you need somebody to help you, I got you. All power to the people.
All right, so let me see, Aaron Dixon. All right, he says this man right here, Aaron Dixon. Aaron Dixon gave him permission. Is an American activist and former captain of Seattle chapter of Black Panther Party for its initial. Okay. All right. So Aaron Dixon, he say Aaron Dixon gave him permission. Does that qualify? Does Aaron Dixon have the right to give them permission to be able to do that? Let's see who. The Black Panther Party logo design originated with Ruth Howard, who created the initial Panther symbol for the Lowndes County Freedom Organization, with Dorothy Zeller late refining it by adding color and whiskers for the BPP, while Emory Douglas became the party's official minister of culture, who developed the broader visual identity, including the iconic newspaper graphics. So he said that he got permission from Aaron Dixon and also, I think he said Dorothy Zeller. who let them wear the patch. I don't. It didn't say that he was passed away. We just looked at the person that he said gave him permission, Aaron Dixon. It says Aaron Dixon is at 77 years of age right now. They didn't say that he passed away, so he's still here. He said he's running for U.S. Senate in Washington. He trying to get a Senate seat. So he trying to get a Senate seat right now. It's a lot of original Black Panthers that are still out here. It's a lot of them that's probably still out here. So that's what it is, man. That's what it seemed to be. That's what it seemed like it's gonna be. I know it's a lot of people that don't feel this, that's not liking this. Now, me personally, I'm just gonna sit back and watch and report on it. It doesn't sway me either way, right? I know the risk that he is taking. And anybody that's out there that's brave enough to take that risk, I don't fault them for it. We got to understand, when we walk out the door, our life is on the line. No matter what, our life is on the line. When we walk out the door, we may not walk back in that door that day, for whatever the reason may be. So if you are afraid to take a chance, please don't push that thinking on somebody else that are not afraid to take that chance. That's their life. Let them live their life. Don't try to push your fears off on other people. That's why a lot of people don't succeed in life. A lot of people don't succeed in life because too many people push their fears on them and gets them to change their mind and their way of thinking. That is why you have to stop doing that. Like, you got to quit pushing your fears on other people. It's not fair. I get what people are coming from with the whole, they're trying to protect people that don't care about the Black community. I understand that, right? And I don't know what them people think about, because I don't generalize. I'm not a generalist. I don't generalize a whole group of people based on a few people or a majority people, because everybody's mindset isn't the same. There are actually Caucasians out there that do care about the Black person's plight. It is actually Caucasians out there that actually do care. It is other races out there that actually do care about the Black community. That's just my opinion on me coming across different variations of life and different variations of people. So I judge you how I meet you, not how someone else acted that was in your group. But if you spend enough time with someone, you tend to pick up their tendencies. Unfortunately. That's why they say birds of a feather flock together. Because if you spend enough time with them, you will start adapting and becoming one with their culture and their lifestyle. That's why they tell you, if you want to be successful, surround yourself with other people that are successful, because they are going to push you to be successful. Why? Because they're successful. If you are around unsuccessful people, they are going to push you to be unsuccessful. They are going to push their fears of failing on you. They're going to tell you that you don't want to take that risk. You don't want to live that life. You don't want to live your life like them. Why don't you just stay here with us? Why don't you just hang with us? Let's go to the liquor store. Let's go buy some more smoke. Like that's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to try to convince you to do. I'm just saying, have your own mind. Have your own thought process. Don't just run with what everybody say, right? Take the time out, do your own research, and come up with it. And if you come up with that logic and that's your logic, that's your logic. But you can't get mad at somebody else for forming a different type of logic. And that's just how it is. Everybody has their own way of thinking. But hey, man, that's enough of my rant, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through and rocking with me. If you haven't done it already, though, please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. I highly appreciate it. And if you can, hit that share button and share it to your family and friends and let them know where they can come get a good conversation and some good information. And with that being said, you know what I need y'all to do at this moment? Stay blessed and prayed up. Why? Because I'm up out of here. Peace.